So in this question, we're told that in 2003, Jerry bought a house. In 2007, Jerry sold the house to Mia and he made a profit of 20%. We're then told that in 2012, Mia sold the house for £162,000 and she made a loss of 10% on what she'd paid for it. We're asked to work out how much Jerry paid for the house in 2003, which is in the first line of the question up here. We're told that he bought the house. So this is where we need to get back to. So if we need to work back to the start of the question, we're given a lot of information, so it's going to be useful to find a way and a tactic to approach this question by breaking it down a little bit. And we need to get back to the start to work out how much he bought the house for. So we're going to be working backwards through the question and through the information. So if we focus on this last part first, we've got the most information here because we've got an actual price and we've got the loss that Mia made. So we can use this to kind of start working backwards through the information. So if in 2012 Mia sold the house for £162,000, she made a loss of 10% when she did this. So we could take kind of a value M, being the price that Mia bought the house for. And she made a loss of 10% on this. So she sold it, making a loss of 10%. So if we were to kind of use a multiplier to express this, if she made a loss of 10%, that's 10% less than 100%. So it's like she sold it for 90% of the value that she bought it for. So if we take M being the value that she bought it for and multiply this by a multiplier that's going to give us 90%, so 0.9, that takes us back to the price that she sold the house for, £162,000. So we can work out M from this information by doing 162,000 divided by 0.9. That's just rearranging what we have here and dividing both sides by 0.9. So M is going to be £180,000. So we've worked out how much Mia bought the house for. And if we go back to this line, Jerry sold the house to Mia for this amount. So Jerry sold the house to Mia for the price that Mia bought it for, so £180,000. And Jerry made a profit of 20%. So we can set up a similar equation. So if I use this time J for the price that Jerry bought the house for, the price that he bought the house for, times some multiplier here is going to give us the price that he sold it for, which is 180,000 to Mia. Now he made a profit of 20%, so this multiplier that we need to put in this gap here is going to be 20% more than 100% in a sense. So that multiplier is going to be 1.2. So the amount that he bought it for times 1.2, because he made a profit of 20%, gives us the amount that he sold it for to Mia, which is 180,000. So J is equal to 180,000 divided by 1.2, and that gives us an answer of 150,000. And J was the original amount that Jerry bought the home for, because that's what we kind of assigned the variable to be. So in that case, we've come to the correct final answer, and we know that Jerry paid £150,000 for the house. Now, as for the marks, how the marks are awarded here, the first mark is for a process to find the cost in 2007. So for coming to this answer here of 180,000. The second mark is for then continuing on and using a process to find the cost in 2003. So the line here, 180,000 divided by 1.2, or alternatively, if you'd have got the first part wrong, so if you hadn't have found this value of 180,000, just by subbing in the value and dividing it by 1.2, you would pick up a mark here. And then the answer mark for this question is for the correct final answer of £150,000.